night. I hear them howling deep beneath your bed. They said it all comes down to you're the daughter of sightless watching stones. You watch the stars hurl all their fundaments and wonderment at you and yours, forever asking more. You are that space that's in between every page, every chord and every screen. You are the driftwood and the rift. You're the words I promise I don't mean. You drank but drinking, sank but sinking. They thought us blind, we were just blinking. And all the stones and kings of old will hear us screaming at the cold. Remember me, I ask. Remember me, I sing. Give me back my heart, you wingless thing, of all the horrors that I promised you I'd bring. I promise you they'll sing of every time you passed your fingers through my hair and called me child. Witness me, old man, I am the wild. You are the son of every dress in a box, and I am time itself. I slow to let you play. I steal the hours and turn the night into day by day. Oh Lord, three things I pray that I might understand as best I can how bold I was, could be, will be, still am, by God still am. Fret not, dear heart, let not them hear the mutterings of all your fears, the fluttering of all your wings. Welcome to the storm. I am thunder, welcome to my table. Bring your hunger. Think of all the horrors that I promised you I'd bring. I promise you they'll sing of every time you passed your fingers through my hair and called me child. Witness me, old man, I am the wild. Remember me, remember me, remember me, remember me, I ask. Remember me, I sing. Think of all the horrors that I promised you I'd bring. I promise you they'll sing of every time you passed your fingers through my hair and called me child. Witness me, old man, I am the think of all the horrors that I promised you I'd bring. I promise you they'll sing of every time you passed your fingers through my hair and called me child. Witness me, old man, old man, old man, I am the... Rybaku mój, okiełznaj córki zakus, bo grać chcę co sił na mym rogu, skoro świt, a niedobrze, gdy wiesz, chędoży ją bies, wnukiem twym będzie faun, co skacze jak pła, mały beczący koziołek. O Fischhändler, stell deiner Tochter Hunger, drum schenkt ihr mein Horn, denn es wächst stets von vorn. Wenn ein Wicht in sie sticht, macht es Spaß sicher nicht, und ein Enkel wird Stern, denn er gleicht einem Faun. Er bleibt den ganzen Tag, hey ho! Oh fishmonger, come cool your daughter's hunger, to pull on my horn as it raises in the morn. For this not but bad luck, to fuck with a pack lest your grandkid be born a hairy young fawn, bleating and braying all day, hey ho. Oh fishmongers do the ba ba, the fishmongers do the ba ba ba, the fishmongers do the ba ba, the fishmongers do the ba ba ba. under your spell again. I can't say no to you. Crave my heart and it's bleeding in your hand. I can't say no to you. Shouldn't let you torture me so sweetly. Now I can't let go of this dream. I can't breathe, but I feel good enough. I feel good enough for you. Drink up sweet decadence. I can't say no to you. And I completely lost myself, and I don't mind. I can't say no to you. Shouldn't let you conquer me completely. Now I can't let go of this dream. Can't believe that I feel good enough. I feel good enough. It's been such a long time coming, but I feel good. And I'm still waiting for the rain to fall. Pour real life down on me, 'cause I can't hold on to anything this good enough. Am I good enough for you to love me too? So take care what you ask of me, 'cause I can't say no. I dream of the winter in my heart turning to spring, while the ice gives way under my feet. And so I drown with the sun. I've been burning in water and drowning in flame to prove you wrong and scare you away. I admit my defeat and walk back home in your heart under the rose. I open my eyes with a sigh of relief as the warmth of summer sunlight dances around me. and I see you with dead leaves in your hands. I've been burning in water and drowning in flame to prove you wrong and scare you away. I admit my defeat and walk back home in your heart under the rose. I've been burning in water and drowning in flame to prove you wrong and scare you away. I admit my defeat and walk back home in your heart under burning in water and drowning in flame to prove you wrong and scare you away. I admit my defeat and walk back home in your heart under the rose. In your heart under the rose. In your heart under the rose. Zapachniało powiewem jesieni, z wiatrem zimnym uleciał słów sens. Tak być musi, niczego nie mogą już zmienić brylanty na końcach twych rzęs. Tam, gdzie mieszkasz, już biało od śniegu, szklą się lodem jeziora i błota. Tak być musi, już zmienić nie może niczego zaczajona w twych oczach tęsknota. Wróci wiosna, deszcz spłynie na drogi, ciepłem słońca serca się ogrzeją. Tak być musi, bo ciągle się tli w nas ogień, wieczny ogień, który jest nadzieją. The scent of autumn breezes, what a cold wind, the words have fled from meaning. This must be so, nothing may no longer change the diamonds on the ends of your lashes. Where you live is already white with snow, frozen sunlight, piercing lake and mud. This must be so, already this cannot be changed. Lurking in your eyes, the longing. Spring returns and roads the rain will flow. The heat of the sun will warm the heart also. This must be so. The embers within us still burn, the eternal fire which is hope. Na szlak moich blizn poprowadź palec, by nasze drogi spleść gwiazdom na przekór. Otwórz te rany, a potem zalecz, aż w zawiły losu ułożą się wzór. Z moich snów uciekasz nad ranem, cierpka jak agrest, słodka jak bez. Chcę śnić czarne loki splątane, fiołkowe oczy, mokre od łez. Za wilczym śladem podążę zamieć i twoje serce wytropie uparte. Przez gniew i smutek stwardniałe w kamień, rozpalę usta smagane wiatrem. Z moich snów uciekasz nad ranem, cierpka jak agres, słodka jak bez. Chcę śnić czarne loki splątane, fiołkowe oczy mokre od łez. Nie wiem, czy jesteś moim przeznaczeniem, czy przez ślepy traf miłość nas związała. Kiedy wyrzekłem moje życzenie, czyś mnie wbrew sobie wtedy pokochała. Z moich snów uciekasz nad ranem, cierpka jak agres, słodka jak bez. Chcę śnić czarne loki splątane, fiołkowe oczy mokre od łez. Look around at how lucky you are to be alive right now. Look around. How long was I gone? A day or so. Vexalia, what have you done? I prayed to the gods, told them to send you home. I begged them to send you home, and I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was won, but you deserve that chance to fix your gun. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Even after the mistakes I've made, how far from grace that I've strayed, you've no more debts to be paid. Look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. We could win this war with a fraction of your charm, or a fragment of your mind. Look out, world, that will be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the evils you're erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know who I've chosen. So long as we come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. We all are broken. We all imperfect. We could find a peace of mind if you could let me inside your heart. Oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story about I'll tell someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where we don't run away. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough. Wolves asleep amidst the trees, bats all swaying in the breeze. But the one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing no manner of ghouls, hags, and raids. For your dolly Polly sleep has flown down there. Let her tremble alone, for the witcher, heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He'll come, he'll go, leave naught behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe. Birds are silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing no manner of ghouls, hags, and raids. My dear dolly Polly, shut your eyes, lie still, lie silent, utter no cries, as the witcher, brave and bold, paid in coin of gold. He'll chop and slice, you cut and dice, you eat, you up whole. Eat you whole. So, the second to last song that I'm going to sing, would have never happened if not for the amazing Chrissy from the Tat server, who has written those beautiful lyrics that I just had to give melody to. So yes, thank you, Chrissy, and I hope you all enjoy. You are gravity, you pull me down. You're the rain in which I drown. You stand by and watch how I sing before I swim, how I fail before I begin, how I crash before I fly, how I beg before I die. The darkness is coming closer, but you stay silent and blind. The darkness is coming closer, but I find myself confined. The 11th hour, can't you hear? My time has expired. I tried not to lose hope, to lock it deep inside, but it still escaped, even though I sealed it tight. Everyone stood by and watched how you spewed venom at me, how I found myself unfree, how I still whispered, please stay, how you simply turned away. The darkness is coming closer, the bright sun perished at last. The darkness is coming closer, and the future has passed. The 11th hour, how does it feel to see what you have done to me? Please, I'm afraid of the darkness, hiding monsters and the voices saying I have nothing left to live for. Please take back those words that murdered me. If I could only change our fate, it's just that my hands are tied. I have to stand by and watch how disaster unfolds, how autumn turns cold, how the world falls apart, how my love departs. The darkness is coming closer, and the songs turn jarring and cold. The darkness is coming closer, no moonlight or gold. The 11th hour, why do you not see? Darkness has the last song is also one of mine, and it's for you, dear hearts. Days melting together again. You wish the mornings would stay away. Every breath has to fight its way out. You are just so tired of this. But darling, you were promised by the stars and the cold north wind to abide with eyes like a frozen river, with hair like the bark of dark northern trees, a heart warm enough to melt your frozen one, and a voice like the melodic sound of a Triton talking out loud. Alone you sit in the darkness again. Your thoughts are making living so hard. The others seem too busy to see. You wish to escape from this, but darling, you were promised by the stars and the cold north wind to abide with eyes like a frozen river, with hair like the bark of dark northern trees, a heart warm enough to melt your frozen one, and a voice like the melodic sound of a Triton talking out loud. There is something there waiting for you, my love. Don't turn away. Don't let it go. There is beauty in the night, magic in this cruel world. Even if there is no light, be the star above, because you were promised by the stars and the cold north wind to abide with eyes like a frozen river, with hair like the bark of dark northern trees, a heart warm enough to melt your frozen one, and a voice like the melodic sound of a Triton talking out loud. I was promised by the stars and the cold north breeze to abide with eyes like a frozen river, with hair like the bark of dark northern trees, a heart warm enough to melt my frozen